So if you could change anything in your life, Eddie, would you make any changes?
At first thought, no, I don't think so, Gene. Everything seemed to go the way I wanted it to. I had a chance to move out of Maine, radio station here and there, but I never really wanted to leave the state. I was happy here. My roots are here, and I'm a small town boy. Oh, see, I must have a golf ball around.
Oh, you passed it. There it is. Back her right up. And as far as were you married to only this? Were you married to the same woman?
Always 52 years.
52.
Yeah, we were married in 1947.
How did you meet her?
She was working in Bangor at a local bank, and I met her on a blind date.
There you go.
Yeah. And this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you doing a lot of blind dating back then?
Not a great deal, no. A few casual acquaintances, but excuse me. Went to a dance at the Tarantine Club in Bangor. It's an old building. Hannibal Hamlin used to have a place to put his liquor there. Little compartments during Prohibition, I suppose. Before Prohibition.
Hannibal Hamlin?
Yeah, who was Vice President of the United States under Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
That Hannibal.
Yeah.
And along the wall, these chains that controlled the ventilation in there. And one says, we were dancing, she says, what are those? I said, look, don't you pull that, you'll flush us all down the floor. And she remembered that.
Oh my gosh.
Always the joker.
Always the joker.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful, Eddie.
Well, still.
Yeah, you got it going on, man.
I'm still in the rough. Story of my life. I'll wait for John.
Yeah.
All aboard?
All aboard.
Yep.
So what did you guys think of each other when you first met? Did you like her?
Yes.
Did she like you?
Yeah, it was almost instantaneous.
She loved you from the minute she met you, huh?
Something like that.
That's
yeah.
not the story I heard, Dad.
It isn't? Oh.
You mean she had a different story? Your mom had a different story?
She had a different story.
Ooh.
Well, you tell me her story, because I don't remember.
She said the first date you went on,
oh,
she couldn't stand you. She thought you were a stiff neck.
Stiff neck?
Yeah.
Why would somebody call you a stiff neck?
I'm very conventional. But when I told her about don't pull the chain or you'll flush us all downstairs, that broke it up. She realized that
She had a winner on her hands.
well,
She had a joker on her hands.
and also ran. Now let's see. Is that yours?
That's me.
And where in hell am I?
You're over here. Let's go hit these balls. Oh, come on, stay down. All right, good. It's coming around. There you go.
At least it's moving.
Beautiful shot.
Hold up. That's enough. Okay, John?
Yep.
So those years with your wife when you first met her,
Yeah.
those months, how long before you met and the time you got married?
We met in the fall, and we were married in February the same year.
Why did you rush into it so fast, Daddy?
Oh, I'm impulsive. That's my nature. Not really. I'm very conservative.
Now, how did her parents feel about you?
Well, being Lubeckers, it took them a while to size me up. I know some of her friends were a little wary of me. They referred to me as that radio announcer from Bangor. I know one friend of hers who's a very shy girl. If she saw me coming down the street, she'd duck out of sight. So that's how.
Were you considered a celebrity? Wherever you went?
Well, I think something. They'd heard me broadcasting.
I mean, right?
Sports.
Wasn't radio back then? I mean,
That
if you
was
were
This was before television.
right,
Yeah.
so he was a celebrity.
Yes, a local celebrity.
But
Yeah.
could people recognize you or no? Because they couldn't see you.
Couldn't see me. So once in a while, someone would say, "I've heard that voice before."
And how would people react to you when you told them who you were?
Oh, they had questions about radio and what I did and where I did it and all that jazz.
Did they? And you said they got shy sometimes because you were a celebrity.
Well, to use the word loosely, yes. they got shy. After a while, they began to understand me and realize that I was harmless. And pretty soon, I made some very good friends down here. And
That's good. Now, was your wife impressed that you were a radio celebrity? Did that impress her right off the bat?
I suppose it had some effect on her, because prior to me, I don't think she knew any radio announcers. So that was in my favor.
Had she been dating before she met you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, she'd been dating a local man.
And how old was she when you met her?
19.
Oh, okay.
I was.
But back then, girls, women, they got married then.
That's right.
Right?
She was 19 and I was 25. So I was.
Oh, you were kind of on the older side then.
I was definitely on the older side.
Were you? Did you see any battles, any war? Did you go to?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was because of my hand injury. I was.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I was working in a mill in Marlow, spool mill, American Thread Company. I made the wrong move and caught it in a bandsaw.
How old were you?
Oh, 20 maybe, something like that.
20? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that must have been. That was
rather painful.
I bet.
At the time, I played a little piano. I played the clarinet. Of course, that nullified that because I couldn't reach the keys.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was just as well. I never was going to be a concert pianist anyway, so it didn't bother me in that respect. But
he tried to enlist in every service, and because of his fingers, they wouldn't take him.
yeah.
Beautiful, right down the middle. Perfect, right over the top.
Yes.
I'm going to need a fix pretty soon.
What do you mean?
We'll stop
What do you
it.
need? A fix?
He wants
Yeah.
a fix. So
What do you
when
mean?
we-
What do you do? What's your
wants a
drug
pipe.
of choice?
Pipe.
Pipe. Okay.
So when we finish this hole, we'll find a little place to sit down so he can have a pipe.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
There's a bench over there, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be good, and then we can let some people play through.
Sure. Hey, this is wonderful, Gino.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
Good.
One thing I didn't tell you about in my sporadic acting and singing career, at one time they put on the presentation of the Mikado in Bangor, and I played Coco, the high executioner, and I had to sing in that, and I had a hell of a time, but one of the cast was a professional singer, so she coached me along and helped me out, so I made it. That was quite a treat.
Oh, that good for you.
Remember any of this? Can you remember a snatch of any of those songs?
Not a single one.
Oh, yes, you can.
Nice.
Well, I get it out anyway. Not very good.
Not bad.
Look at that. Look at that.
Ow! Nice shot, Eddie.
That's not fair.
Jeez, that's beautiful,
It's
buddy.
supposed to go in. Get in there.
Ow!
Atta boy.